What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Steve Nato. I want to thank you all for stopping by the channel. I really do appreciate it. And listen, guys, if you want to help continue supporting the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below. It really does help the channel. But for today, as you can see, we have a very, very special Air Jordan 1 mid with me today. I just got it delivered from Finish Line. Finish Line did finally drop at least some stock of these. These are a hard shoe to track down, at least right now, with the strange release cycles and inventory dates for all kind of shoes right now. But this is the Air Jordan 1 Mid Dior, or light smoke gray. So yes, it is not a Dior shoe at all, so please don't get that confused. I'm not calling that at all. It's just what people are considering the name of this shoe to be, because it sort of does look like the rumored to release Air Jordan 1 Dior high and low. It's the same general colors, so I've seen people kind of call it that. However, the actual colorway is light smoke gray, so that is another name for it. But plenty of people are referring to this shoe as the Dior Jordan 1 Mid, so whatever the case, I figured I would explain it to you guys like that. But it's a very, very clean looking shoe. Obviously does resemble the Dior Jordan 1 high and low, at least a little bit. So that's where the kind of name reference comes from. But it's a shoe that's been really anticipated in terms of the Air Jordan 1 mid, and a really, really good one at that too. It's very similar to how good I would consider the Air Jordan 1 mid Chicago black toe. That's been a very, very good Jordan 1 mid silhouette that's gotten a lot of attention. This is another one which I think is going to do the same exact thing. This one has been a little difficult to get so far. The actual release date, I'll call it the end of May or the beginning of June. That's when they started to pop up. So I saw online, Foot Locker, Eastbay, people were able to get orders in kind of the end of last month. And then Finish Line just dropped these the other day. That's where I got this pair from. But more retailers will 100% continue to get this shoe both online and as stores open back up within the next couple of weeks. So be on the lookout for that shoe. It does cost $115 at a retail price. So it's similar to the Jordan 1 Chicago black toes, in terms of that Jordan 1 mid and other Air Jordan 1 mids that have released. So all good and all fine in that way. Same retail price, but a very, very good looking shoe that I'm excited to take a dive into today. What we're going to do is take a look at it both up close and on feet. And of course, I'll give you guys my opinions and thoughts on the shoe towards the end of the video. But as you can tell, I think it is a very, very good shoe right off the bat. It's just a clean and simple colorway. Honestly, reminds me of the Jordan 1 Barons from years ago at that point. Similar colorway as well. Not the exact same, but definitely draws some attention from that. So a little surprised people aren't calling this the Baron Jordan 1 mid, but it makes a lot more sense for the Dior Jordan 1 mid to be the tagline with all the hype around that shoe right now. So I guess it is what it is. But without wasting any more time, let's just jump into the video and start checking out the shoe. So let's go and check out the Air Jordan 1 mid light smoke gray. And so here we are up close with the shoes. So of course I do want to show you the box to mention that style code and actual colorway that I mentioned. So on the box, we got Air Jordan 1 mid in a light smoke gray, black and white, again for that retail price of $115. The shoe does come in a classic and typical Jordan 1 mid box, so nothing different there. But onto the shoe itself, as you can see, it is pretty much just primarily gray, white, and black. So if we start down towards the bottom, we got that white midsole on top of that light smoke gray, once we get to focus there, outsole. So similar to all other Air Jordan 1 mids, same kind of style. You got the stars at the very top. Then you got a decent quality leather in terms of the gray on the upper here, so it rounds out the toe, comes up to the eyelets there. You got a nice panel of white in the middle and then a black swoosh connecting to the back. Up on the wings logo, that is black on top of that gray, and then you got more white up top, leading up to black piping on the very top of the shoe. Overall, the leather quality is definitely not bad at all. Pretty similar actually to Jordan 1 mid Chicago black toes, and just, solid, not great, not terrible, but not bad at all for the $115 price point. Onto the front of the shoes now, taking a look at the toe box. Again, we got the stars in gray at the bottom, white midsole. You get a better look at that leather on the gray around the toe box. Then you got the actual white toe box itself with the perforations. Then as we move up, you got these black laces on top of this gray tongue. And of course, you got the Jordan 1 mid patch at the top, which is black with a gray Jumpman and gray letters. Onto the medial side now, checking that out. You got the gray outlining in pretty much the same places as the lateral side. Then you get another look at this white mid panel with the black swoosh over top. Then you got the gray leading up to the top. Again, the black piping, black laces, and pretty much all the same. To the back of the shoe now, you got that mid-cut design. Got gray at the bottom, white midsole, gray leather moving up to the middle here where it splits to black and white, leading into the swooshes and the mid panels on either side. The rest of the gray, you can peek around to the wings logo, white up top, and then black piping at the very top. Now moving overhead, I have gotten the left shoe a little loosened up so we can take a peek inside. I've turned on the flash to get a better look inside the shoe as well. But as you can see, we got the black laces, this gray tongue, and then as we peek down to the bottom of the shoe, the actual insole is gray. You have a black Jumpman printed on top. If we can get it to focus, we'll check out the other shoe too. Of course, you got the size tag in there and then black on the inner lining. And then the actual size tag on the shoe is behind the tongue, where it's all black, and then you can see the numbers and information on the tag itself. Lastly, we'll check out the outsole, and of course here, just the classic Jordan 1 mid outsole in that all gray and the light smoke gray. And now finally, we have wrapped up taking an up-close look at the Dior or light smoke gray Jordan 1 mids. Now it's time to get them laced up, and I'll show you guys what they look like on feet. All right, so now there we have it for the Dior Air Jordan 1 Mid or the Jordan 1 Mid Light Smoke Gray on feet. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Obviously, you know, from watching this video, checking it out with me here, you guys can tell I really do like this model and this colorway a lot. I think it's just very clean, very simple, and a great shoe for the price point. 115 bucks just across the board in our world of sneakers. There are not many, you know, good shoes you can get for a price point like this. And I feel like Jordan 1 mids in comparison to the Jordan 1 highs that retail at 170 and then usually sell out very, very quick and, you know, have resale prices of $200 or $300. If you're not a fan of that, then this is such a good option for you guys. So I just want to get that information out, let you guys know my opinions of it, and give you some information on the release of it, like I've been saying so far. Unfortunately, the one downside to this shoe is I think it is going to be a little bit difficult for you guys to pick up just because of the strange timeline that Air Jordan 1 mids have, and retailers are just not the most clear right now due to, you know, everything going on of when, you know, this shoe might be coming in stock. So whether it's online or in store, just keep your eyes open. They for sure will continue to drop over the next couple of weeks. So if you're looking for them, you know, I say definitely go for it and just hold off and try and grab them for retail when they pop up at a store near you. But overall, very, very good shoe. If we recap the model real quick, this is the Air Jordan 1 Mid. It fits very similar to the Air Jordan 1 High and the Low. If you've ever had any of those and we're trying to compare the sizing, it is basically true to size. And if anything, you could go down a half size. They fit very nice. They're a comfortable shoe. They get more comfortable over time. They look great with shorts. They look great with pants. So all positive things about the Air Jordan 1 across the board. Hopefully you guys can see that. And I think the colorway itself is very, very clean, very nice, especially for the summer too. It's just going to look good on feet. You know, I think my on feet looked great as well. So big fan of it all around. If I had to give you guys my final rating and opinion on a scale out of 10 here, I'm going to go a 9 out of 10. I feel like they're very, very solid. Great price point, great shoe all around, and really not many issues with them at all, and it feels like a 9 out of 10 in my book. The only other shoe that I would kind of compare it to is the Jordan 1 Mid Chicago Black Toe that I have been mentioning. That's going to be, my video on that is going to be linked at the top of the video and at the end of the video. That's an awesome comparable shoe that, unfortunately, like I mentioned about that release too, and this one, is that Chicago Black Toes were a little difficult to pick up for people, you know, for the comments that I saw. You know, I know as soon as they dropped, they pretty much sold out right away online. So it's just keeping your eyes open. They continually drop, but It can be a little difficult at times, so just keep that in mind, but keep your eyes open. I think it's going to be a similar timeline for the shoe right here. But again, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. This was the Dior Air Jordan 1 Mid, or the Jordan 1 Mid Light Smoke Gray. I'd love to know what you guys think in the comments down below. Let me know if you picked this up or are planning to pick it up in the future. Otherwise, solid shoe all around. So thank you one final time for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. Be sure to hit that subscribe button as well to, continue supporting the channel. Other than that, we'll catch you next time real soon on the next video.